So today I'm going to be doing my third review of Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom. And here we have Rattrap. First things first, let's go over the packaging. Like usual for these core class Transformers, packaging ain't that special. It's kind of just small. There we go. And then that's the product shots right there. And then up here, we have the artwork that they do on the Kingdom boxes, which looks really nice. And I mean, hey, that's like about it. And here we have Rattrap, who is a pretty good figure. I don't really know what else to say about him. I really wish that they did make him a deluxe class, because him being a core class makes sense in the rat mode, but then in robot mode, he's really small in comparison to the others, especially Dinobot. But, so yeah. If we go up close, you can see, like, right here. I don't know if you can see that too well, but, a little bit of a paint mistake on my copy. And then we have the, like, white speckle detailing at the nose. It's not really picking that up too well. But, yeah. Figure holds together pretty well. If you flip it over, you can, see all the, robot bits in there. Which, I mean, hey. I mean, from the top view, it doesn't look too bad. Looks like a rat. But, so, yeah. For comparison, here we have Cheetor, who is the deluxe, or is a deluxe. And then here we have Primal, who is the Voyager. And then if I bring Cheetor back in here, you can see that they work together really well. Although one thing that's a little disappointing when you compare them all next to each other is that Rattrap doesn't really look too much like the animation model. But I will say with this Kingdom, with the line, they're trying to go for more like realistic forms for these guys instead of more animation accurate for animals. But so yeah. And for transformation, how you want to do this is kind of just, how do you want to do this? Kind of just go back here, pull back this back flap, flip this around, that'll reveal the arms and the legs, and then you want to pull apart these side pieces, and then try to extend the legs, and then this just tabs in there. So you want to just untab that, reveal the arm, or take out the arm. Do the same thing on the other side. And then try to flip the knees around so that you can get the legs looking back like this. Don't really know how to describe all this, but you just want to do that. Flip the feet around so that they face the right way. And then you want to take this back section, fold it up, and then kind of fold this head down. And then you want to move this up, flip the head around, untab these arm sections, untab the arm sections, bring them up, and then rotate them around so that they look like this. And then snap the tail back here. And there you go. There's little Rattrap. Didn't really do a good job explaining it just because it's pretty simplistic and not really much to it. And get them to stand right. One thing I did forget to show off was his weapon. And then if you want to store it in this mode, all you gotta do is just plug it right back here into, can't really see it, but like right here, that hole. And then that just plugs in like that. Mine's a little loose. It's pretty loose actually. But so yeah, it's supposed to stay back there, kind of sit there. Or you can just put it in the sand, like so. And for articulation, he's got a decent bit of articulation. He can do this bird thing with his shoulder. Can move it up that far, kind of move it down that far. Ball joint for the wrist. Head can turn 360. Yeah. Ball joint on the leg, and it can go pretty far. Ball joint on the knee. You got this ball joint that you can do something with. And then ball joint at the foot, but the paint kind of like rubs up against the ball joint. Kind of restricts the movement you can kind of get out of the foot. But yeah, that's like all the articulation. And for details, I don't know if you can see, but mine's a little scuffed there on the nose, and then a little paint mistake. Other than that, this guy doesn't have too much paint. You got this little maximal symbol here. Another one right there. I mean, other than that, it looks kind of the same as the wrap mode. Although if you flip the arms up here, you can see a little bit of detail, like wiring on the rat wings. And then everything else is just kind of the same. For comparison, here we have him next to Cheetor. Ooh, and then Primal. And then here they are standing next to each other. But so yeah, I will say he's a little small, but altogether though he is a pretty good figure. I don't really got much else to say about him. But yeah. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Yeah.